Hey everyone, if you want to get this look, just keep on watching. So first I'm starting with this spray. It's just gonna refresh my face. I also already moisturized before this. Next I'm going to use a primer. This one's by NYX. And I'm just going to put it all over, especially areas that I get oily. And sorry about my skin, it's in really bad shape right now. And of course I'm going to be using my MAC Face and Body with a beauty blender. Just get some on my beauty blender. I'm just going to put this all over. And I really love this foundation because it is really lightweight and I don't like heavy foundation. So that's why I'm using it for this spring fresh look. So next I'm going to be using my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer under my eyes and areas I just want to be a little bit more bright. This is not the concealer I use for recovering blemishes or any redness. This is just for kind of brightening up and making things look less dull. So I just put it on under my eyes, by my nose area, my chin, and between my eyebrows I have sort of a reddish birthmark, which I just kind of like to put some brightening concealer over to hide it a little bit. So I'm just using my beauty blender to blend this in. Next I'm using my NYX concealer. This is a color correcting concealer, but I'm using a darker shade of concealer that's not brightening to cover my blemishes so they blend in better. Now I'm using Double Duty Tarte foundation powder. This is a newer product and I'm just using this to kind of set my foundation because it is a lighter coverage. So I just want a little bit extra coverage with this powder foundation. Now I'm going to be doing my eyebrows and I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eyebrow Powder. And I've been using this for years. If you want to see how I do my eyebrows more in depth, you can watch one of my previous videos of me doing my eyebrows, and I'll link that video below in the description box for you guys. But pretty much all I do is just fill them in with some powder, just to make them look a little bit more full and less uneven. Now I'm going to use this concealer by NYX. I'm going to be using this kind of as a cream contour. It's just a little bit darker of a concealer, and I'm just putting that kind of under my cheekbones in little dot areas, and then I'm going to use a beauty blender to just blend that in. This is just going to keep your powder contour on a lot longer and kind of enhance it. You can also use this on its own without any powder. It's just a lot more natural looking, I think, but I'm going to be using some powder over it as well. So now I am using my Anastasia contour kit, and I'm using the lightest color, which is called Fawn. And I'm just using a MAC brush for this. I forgot the number because it rubbed off, but it's really common for contouring. Next I'm going to use another color, and this is a little bit more of a bronzy color, and I'm just going to kind of transition it up into my temples and forehead area. Now I'm going to be using the two lighter shades, the yellow and the pale pink, for under my eyes, just to brighten them up a little bit more. Now, of course, I'm going to be using primer. This is an Urban Decay one that I always use. This is my Naked 3 palette, and I'm going to be using the darker color, that one, for my crease. So I'm just going to use this MAC brush 224, and I'm just going to do windshield wiper motions in my crease and just build it up. Next I'm using my Lorac Pro palette, and I'm going to be using the nude color, which is kind of a pinky sparkly color, with this brush, and I'm just going to put this onto my lid. Then I'm going to go in with a darker color called Espresso, and I'm going to put a little bit more depth into my crease. And this is coming off a lot darker in this lighting, which I still have to work on, but it's not that dark actually. Now I'm going in with a liquid eyeliner. This is from NYC. I'm just doing a simple wing that I do every day. For those of you who don't know how to do winged eyeliner very well, as you can see, I'm just building it up slowly until I get the right shape that I like. It just takes a lot of practice. Now I'm going to be using my Dior mascara called Dior Show, and I'm just using this on the top. I only use it on my top lashes because if I use it on the bottom it transfers to my skin, which really annoys me. So I'm just using this on top. And I'm not using false eyelashes today because I just want this to be kind of a natural springtime fresh look. If you want to use false eyelashes, you definitely can. And then I'm using this mascara from Maybelline. I use this on the bottom because it doesn't transfer. Now I'm using a NYX blush. It's a really nice natural blush. It never overpowers. It just looks like a natural flush. Now I'm using a highlighter from MAC called Soft and Gentle. And I'm just going to use a little brush. It's kind of fluffy, and I'm going to put it on the tops of my cheekbones and a little bit on the bridge of my nose and Cupid's bow. Now I'm going to be using this kind of light corally lip pencil from MAC called Fruit Cocktail. It's a really cute color, and I'm just going to line my lips with that. And I'm using this Maybelline lipstick color. It's also a really light coral color. So that's the look, everyone. I hope you enjoyed watching this springtime fresh look. And don't forget to subscribe and like this video. And I'll see you next time.